guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about color correcting. So pretty much I don't use color correcting that much on myself, but I do use it a lot on clients, and a lot of people do need it if they've got like problematic skin. And really basically what color correcting is correcting different imperfections on your face, such as redness, under eye circles, freckles, I don't know, whatever you have on your skin. So it's basically just helping correct those using different colors. So if you know what a color scale chart thing looks like, you'll see that there are certain colors, and the way you color correct is the opposite color counteracts. And the way that works is, say you've got blemishes, so you've got redness on your skin, the opposite to that is like your green tones, so that's why you color correct with the green tones, because it camouflages the redness, therefore it sort of neutralizes it. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to color correct the right way. The reason why I sort of have been wanting to film this video today is because the other day I had a lady come up to me and she's like, you know, I've got really bad, like she had really bad purple and blue and green tones underneath her eyes. And she said, you know, I'm doing everything right, I'm concealing and color correcting, and it just looked really bad. And I'm just looking at her, I'm like, yeah, they do look really bad. Like, you must be using a really shitty color corrector. And she's like, no, I'm using this brand and that. I'm like, well, yeah, I'm trying to think, like, why does it still look so bad? I'm trying to figure out what she's doing wrong. And then she ended up telling me she's using a green concealer to counteract green, blue, and purple underneath her eyes. And I'm like, oh god. No wonder it looks worse. She's just like, yeah, well, I'm using a corrector, and she didn't realize that there were other colors to correct other colors. So pretty much I'm just going to be showing you guys how to do it correctly. I'm going to use the Inoxa Cover and Correct Cream Concealer Palette today. So that is just what it looks like. When you open it up, that's just what it looks like there. I've never used this palette before. I've got a little MAC concealer palette and a few Makeup Forever ones in my kit, so they're the ones that I use on my clients if they need color correcting. But I just thought I'd give this one a go because it is quite affordable, so if it works then it works. If not, you'll know, because I'll say that it's shit, and yeah, hopefully it does the job. So pretty much before you start color correcting, you want to do it on your bare face, okay? So but first you want to moisturize and prime and everything like that, because you want all the products to go on really smoothly. So I've moisturized, and now I'm just going to quickly prime. And because we are color correcting, I thought, why not use the Stila One Step Correct primer, because this one has got the nice little color correcting pigments in there. So I just grab like a pump of that and rub that into my skin. Now, to be honest, this primer's very hydrating. It feels really nice on the skin, but for the color correcting, I wouldn't really say it does much. It just looks cool. Alrighty, so to start off with, I'm going to conceal redness on my face. So yeah, for that you want to use this green shade here. Green, you probably have used a green concealer before. A lot of concealers come with like a green on the end of them. I think I've actually got a couple here. Yes, no, yes. So I've got a Physicians Formula concealer, so you can see it's got the normal concealer on one end and the green one on the other end. And then this is a Maybelline green stick. So you probably would have seen those before. This colour is great for concealing blemishes and redness and stuff like that. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit on this brush. This is the Detailer brush by Real Techniques. I absolutely love this brush for concealer. And I've got a few like little acne scars and all that sort of stuff. So you just want to, oh, this is very creamy. You just really want to go anywhere where you have a bit of redness. I'm kind of just going to go around everywhere because I've got redness everywhere. Alrighty, so now that the green's on, we're going to go in with the yellow shade, and the sort of yellow and apricot-y shade that you can see underneath, those are used to neutralize the under eyes. So I'm going to just pop those under my eyes. I'm going to start off with the yellow. I'm just going to use this concealer buffer brush by Zoeva, sorry. And I'm just going to swirl that in the yellow. And I don't really have that much dark circles under my eyes, but I'm just going to show you guys for the purpose of the video. So I'm just going to buff that underneath there. And this also helps brighten the area as well. But if you have got really, really dark circles under there, I'd go in with this apricot shade underneath there. Like, I'm just going to chuck a little bit on just for the purpose of the video. I'm just going to grab that little apricot shade and pop it like just right under there. So with the lavender shade, I don't really get much use out of that shade just because it's used to counteract yellow tones around your face. I know sometimes like tanner skin tones sort of get sort of yellow shades around the mouth, maybe if you have a bit of like pigmentation, something like that. But I'm just going to use some anyway just to show you. So I'm going to put that on a face shape brush by Zoeva as well. And I'm just going to pick up a bit of that lavender shade and pop that around here. And let's, because I know some people get like your little sun marks around here, and I'll just pop some on my forehead because my forehead's looking a bit bare. But I know like some people, like my mum has got a bit of like hyperpigmentation from the sun on her forehead. And if you've got like freckles on your nose and that sort of thing. So I'm just going to put that on the center of my face and just around there. Alrighty, so now that we've got a nice colourful rainbow face, I'm just going to grab a damp beauty blender and I'm going to start blending it all out. So I'm going to start off with all these cool tone colours and I'm just going to blend that out really well. You can see how that green's like completely covered the redness. Oh, I just look really pale. And I'm just going to go with my under eyes. Holy guacamole, I look really pale from that purple. You can see my under eyes are completely covered up and they look really, really nice and bright. So anyway, now I'm just going to go on with a couple of these concealer shades. I don't even know if they're going to, this needs to freaking stay open. I don't know if these are going to be my colours or not, but we're just going to have to wait and see. So let's just grab this shade. Oh, that is like pink. I'm not going to use these colours because they are not my colour. Instead, I'm going to go in with some foundation and normal concealers now. So for my foundation, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Lumi Magique foundation. And I'm just going to put a few pumps of that on my face. Now, because my face is all colour corrected, I don't need that much foundation because I don't need to cover that much anymore. So just putting just a really, really light layer of it on. And you can see just how flawless my skin looks now. I'm actually quite impressed with the palette. It hasn't gone too cakey or anything, which is always a good thing. And I'm just going to run that over with my beauty blender. So the beauty blender is just going to soak up any extra product that doesn't need to be there, just to give it a really nice finish. And for the under eye concealer, I'm going to use this Bourjois 123 Perfect CC Eye Cream. I haven't used this in ages, but I used to really love it. And I'm just going to blend that out with my beauty blender again. Now I'm just going to grab my Shade and Light Contour Palette by Kat Von D. And I'm going to grab this Bold Metals, I think this is the highlighter brush by Real Techniques. And I'm just going to grab a mixture of the first two highlighting shades. And I'm just going to pop them under my eyes to set them and to add a bit of extra highlight. Then I'm going to go on and powder the rest of my face with MAC Studio Fix powder. Contour with the first and middle shade there. I think this brush has blush on it because it's coming out a bit blushy. Yeah, it definitely has blush on it. Oh well, let's just ignore that. You then want to finish look by adding a bit of highlighter because no look is done without highlighter. I'm using this Maybelline Master Highlight and this is actually really nice. I've been loving this. Just pop that all over my cheekbones where I would normally highlight it. And this is NYX's Butter Gloss in Fortune Cookie. So you can see once I've completed the rest of my face, you can't see any imperfections at all. You can see my face looks nice and glowy and fresh. You can see I've got no under eye circles, no redness, all of that is all covered up. And you can't see any of those crazy colours. You can't even tell that my face even had any of these colours on it. So that is how you colour correct, guys, the right way. Of course, if you have different problems on different areas, you would apply the products in a slightly different way or a different area. But yeah, that is just how I did my face. Big thumbs up for this. I didn't really know if I was going to like it or not. I thought it might be a bit too creamy, but my face looks really nice. It doesn't look too cake and it just, yeah, it looks really nice and it worked really well with the products that I used with it and with all the brushes and stuff. So yeah, I hope you found this video helpful. If you were sort of looking into buying a color correcting palette, definitely check this one out. I got it from Priceline. It's about $16 or so. Doesn't break the bank at all. It's a great place to start. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to leave them in the description and I'll try my best to answer them. And yeah, that is all for today. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel. I upload every single week and yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!